Hello and good morning, beautiful family. Happy Wednesday. It is April the 16th, 2025. All right. Hump day. Let's see how we're going to get through it. We're sticking with the angel deck again today. As a reminder, tomorrow, Thursday the 17th, we have, I think I wrote it down, 2 o'clock Eastern Time. We're going to have our second Zoom meeting for the humanitarian group. So I will be sending out those invitations before the meeting. I'll try to do it a little bit sooner this time, so y'all have a few minutes to chit chat. All right. Energy of the collective. Where are we at? We've had some really good readings recently. Minus the devil talking in our ear, but that's pretty normal. We know what to tell him. 9 of Cups. Well, aren't we sitting pretty? All right. Making wishes, being happy, individual celebration. All right. Ace of Pentacles. All right. Abundance, opportunity, and resources coming. That's always from the Divine Creator. All right. In the past, the Knight of Swords. Now, it's interesting because I believe yesterday this was in our future. Continue on your mission. And today it's in the past. That means it happened yesterday. We're just determined. We're motivated. We're keeping on, keeping on. 7 of Cups. Lots of choices. We're making lots of decisions right now. But make sure that you're not overanalyzing things because then it gets confusing. All right. And in the future, the Emperor. This is about organization, leadership roles. Having a plan and sticking to it. Okay. It's also my Mr. T card. So he might be, he's always in the news, but you know what I mean. Information about him. All right. The Death card. Well, this is rebirth, death to old structures, and new things coming in, which we know Mr. T is doing. He's tearing down the old and building back the way it's supposed to be. Still more of a warning with thieves and liars. Take caution and use your discernment in everything you hear. There's so many rumors out there. That's why, one of the most famous words that we're all using right now is allegedly, because nobody knows. I will repeat all the information that I'm given. You do with it what you will. Okay? Ooh, happy, happy times. This is the 4 of Wands, all that new stuff. Prosperity, new house, new car, all that good stuff. I don't need to repeat it. Queen of Cups. This is that loving, nurturing mother figure who avoids the drama and absolutely uses her intuition. Okay. So when it comes with information coming out, is it disinformation? Is it truth? Yeah. Talk to God. See what comes into your discernment, and you decide for yourself. We're all kind of doing this in different things, and not just worldly things, personal lives. We don't make knee-jerk reactions. We sit and think about it. We measure, weigh pros and cons, do the scales, but don't get obsessive and overanalyze everything because that doesn't help either. Okay? All right. Let's bring in Jesus. Always. He's always welcome. Let's see what he's got to tell us today. Love one another as I have loved you. John 13:34. Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Love, love, love. Even people that drive you crazy. You just love them. Even if you keep your distance, that's okay. I'll love you through everything. And sometimes it's hard to do, but it's there. It's universal. So we continue to send out all that pink energy of love. All right. A little mystic journey. Okay, Wings. He said, do 3 of these. Eternal. Okay, so that's like your infinity sign. All right. And love should be that way. Ooh, bloom. All right, we're our transformations. We're coming into our own. Okay, we are blooming. Ooh, fortune. Just like that wishing upon a star thing. That 9 of Cups that we just had. Yep. I love the energy behind these 3 cards. Interesting. Fortune blooming. For eternity. Because we're God's kids. All right. Let's take a look. See what we got. Yesterday, man, did we have a lot of masks. See what comes in today. Oh, today we're wearing high heels. Okay. Are you trying to impress people? Okay. Now, this is all about sexual attraction. So if you out there hunting for a partner, apparently you're supposed to put your high heels on. No, thank you. I'm tall enough. Look here, our mask is back. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's be aware of fake people. Even in the collective. Okay. Thanks, Winks. He said anybody that's out searching for a romantic relationship, make sure that you use your discernment because a lot of people wear masks. They might already be involved with somebody else. Don't get involved with a love triangle. Interesting. Pandy Bear. Gentle strength. Personal boundaries. This is having peace. All right. So make sure that you're setting up boundaries and you handle the situation with have peace of mind. All right. Our lightning is back. These are sudden events that can happen. They can come on. They're unpredictable. You won't see it coming. It's just like, whew, shocking events, headlines all over the place. And maybe that will reveal some of these masks coming off. Okay. All right. We're just going to handle it with a gentle nature. We're not going to lose our crap. Okay. That is not going to solve anything. It's okay. You can cuss under your breath, but we don't go burn down cities. So if you start seeing a lot of maybe disclosure, really important things, there's a lot of 9/11 stuff that's going to be coming out. They want to release the Benghazi, true secrets behind that. There's going to be a lot of things. We might think we know the whole story, but might be some things that even shock us. Just take a deep breath. And we know they've been lying to us. Thanks, Winks. He said this can represent in the tarot that we just had with the Emperor and the Liar was sitting right beside of it with the things that are going to come out with Mr. T releasing them, you know that the swords, that Seven of Swords, is media. They will come out and say, that's a lie. Well, that's not shocking. They do that all the time. So be prepared for that. The media will always twist it and go, that's not true. That's not true. Yeah, whatever. We know who to believe, who not to. I'm just dropping cards. Let's see if it's important. Wings wants me to use it, so we will. It's our butterfly. Remember, pay more attention to your thoughts, feelings, and your intuition. There's so much stuff out there that we just don't know if it's true or not true. Trust your gut. And it's always a reminder that you are transforming. Okay? Your senses are becoming more awakened. Basically, welcome the new you. White Rabbit is back. Busy, busy, busy. Luck is on your side. Take risks. If you wanted to express yourself, go for it. Maybe you're slapping on your high heels, getting somebody's attention. Now, guys, I'm not going to judge you if you wanna put on high heels. That's fine. All right, you've needed attention and validation lately. Give yourself more self-love. Work on yourself. Remember, don't spit on the mirror. I feel like I'm a broken record. Binoculars. Look closer at little situations. Remember, we're analyzing today, but we're not over-analyzing. Okay? We watch and listen from a distance, but we do not get involved. Okay? All right. And remember to be silly. With all this serious stuff going on and that's going to be coming out, remember to laugh and have fun and don't be so serious all the time. What fun is that? Be a kid. Do something that a kid would do. Easter's coming up. Why don't you do an Easter egg hunt? Can you see us as adults doing an Easter egg hunt? Wow. Anyway, that's that one. Let's bring in Calaveras. Horseshoe. This number 33. Well, it says luck is on your side. Horseshoe's always represented by, luck. I know growing up as a kid, we would hang horseshoes over entranceways and things like that. Call it superstition, whatever you want to call it, but it is just a representation that luck is on your side. That means the energy is really good right now. So if there's something that you want to do and you're risking something, it's in your favor. But we're at peace. So it's okay to take risks, but be at peace with what you're doing. That means when you're trying to overanalyze, did I do the right thing? Did I do the right thing? Just be at peace knowing that you did it. It's okay. All right. That's number 31. The mirror. This is more self-reflection. Looking at yourself, going within, loving yourself. 47. So, if you're questioning some of the things that you're doing or what you should do, go within. You'll find the answers. This is self-reflection, not judgment of others. The key is back. Well, you are the key to your happiness, right? You are the key to having peace. So many people require drama in their life. Why? I don't know. It's exhausting. But some people do. They thrive on it. I thrive on knowing that everything is taken care of and I'm at peace and I have nothing to worry about. Okay? You are the key to that. No one can do it for you. And the headstone. It's interesting. We got the death card today. So 49 is always a representation with headstone. It's like the death card. It's like old things. Lay it to rest. Old habits, old thought processes, things that you need to release and let go. So when you're doing your forgiveness of other people, especially start with yourself, once you bury it, leave it alone. Remember, if you're going to lay it at the feet of your creator, don't run back and pick it up and try to bring it back to life. Once you've buried it, let it go. All right, let's see if this is going to be our 3D deck here. We have 3D World, or is this personal? Because some of y'all out here leaning on your hoe, I'm just saying, in your pretty heels. It's all right to love search. If you ain't dead yet, go for it. I don't care how old you are. If you need a man, look for a man. If you need you a woman, look for a woman. I don't care. Just be at peace and use your discernment, because there's some crazies out there. All right. Anger management. Yeah. Well, that's kind of tied into here. Be careful who you run into, because they might be wearing masks. This is also one of those things that we have to deal with. We're watching from a distance, but we don't knee-jerk react. So if these lightning sudden events comes out, you're going to get mad. It's all right. You can be pissed off. But reel it in, manage it, take a deep breath, be at peace. It's okay. Okay, outdated, expired, disused, old news. Okay, so basically this kind of represents yes wings, things that we pretty much already know. Maybe these sudden events or headlines might reveal something to the general public we've kind of already known for quite a while, okay? To some people, setting the record straight. So some of the things some things we might know, some things might have been distorted all this time, and they're going to get the right facts out there. Okay, still use your discernment, because who can you trust, right? All right, haters going to hate. This is where you're always going to have this. That's that negative energy, because they can't even control their anger. And this usually comes with jealousy. They do not like things not going their way and getting what they want. And maybe it is for you, and they can't stand you. But this is energy. So fight back against that, because that's the devil all the way around. We don't hate. Fulfilling a fantasy. Woohoo. All right, y'all. You'll put on your mask and your heels. We don't need to know about your fantasies, okay? No, this is about that 9 of Cups that we got. You're making wishes and focusing on your dreams, and maybe you've been fantasizing about what your dream house would look like, or whatever your life in general would look like. It doesn't have to be materialistic. You are looking for that right partner, or maybe you want to move. It doesn't matter. This is an individual thing. And if you're sitting there going, I don't have a fantasy. Yeah, you do. Everybody does. Think about this. I have a fantasy that I'm not sick and I don't hurt and I have peace of mind and I don't have any worries. All right? That's a hope and fantasy. So everybody's got one. All right. Let's bring in our future predictions. We got roundtable later today. King's going to host for us, and y'all bring your questions. The link is in my community page. I think I've got everybody who's wanted the Mother's Day special. I'm pretty sure I have you all booked, unless it came in overnight. I haven't got to it today, but so far so good. What can we predict for headlines? Things to happen in the world. All right. Oh, who's going to jail? Well, as many times as we've been told that people are at the spa, so to speak, one of the locations they're using, um, it's going to increase. They're getting the low fruit now, so to speak, hanging because they've gotten all the big wigs, the big ones. 13 bad families, all that. They've taken care of all that. So now we're working on like the smaller, and they haven't gotten the memo that the bad guys are gone. There's going to be a lot more of this. Distractions and illusions. Okay. Remember, I warned you about that Seven of Cups. It's always about making choices, but Seven of Cups can also be smoke and mirrors. Okay. And how the bad guys get desperate when sudden events start coming out, setting the record straight about things. They've got to come up with something, and that's usually the false flappy things. You know what I mean? They're false flags, I'll say it, to distract you so you don't pay attention to truth. All right, because they're liars. Solution to the problem. Many of the issues that we are having or have had in the past. Thanks, Wings. He showed that's why we got the Emperor too. That Mr. T. Now, if you're outside of the United States and you're listening to this, you have to remember the reason that he is represented as the Emperor is because he's kind of above the kings. He's literally ruling the world right now. Okay, world leaders are being exposed of how negative they are. This is why he had 75 countries just capitulate the other day because of tariffs. No, he ain't Jesus and ain't nobody bowing down to him, but he's making the rules. Okay, he's setting everything straight. So he's bringing solutions to the problems. Would we like to see it happen faster? Of course we would. Peanut butter don't make itself overnight. Maybe it does. I don't know. Never made peanut butter. Big news. So more things coming out. So TikTok. Yeah, if they're going to want to try to tell us things that's real truth, things that we need to be aware of on one side, and the deep state's over going, no, look over here. That's not true. Just kind of a cover up. They may even try this crap again. Spreading and mutating. Spreading lies for one, but they may try their virus pandemic crap again. You should be scared. You know, the murder hornets are coming to get you. They're so desperate. Have you ever heard them come up with crap that just doesn't even... You just laugh at them anymore. It's like, don't even try it. So, be prepared. This is literal that spiritual warfare we've been talking about. You have truth and light on one side coming to show itself. Meanwhile, the darkness doesn't like it. And so they're coming in, and this is the clash. This is the war that's going on. And this is why it's important that we don't have knee-jerk reactions. So let's find out what cuddle buddies we need to get through this. Maybe my turtle buddy will come back in here. Telling you, you can't make that stuff up. The Spirit's trying to talk to you and show you signs and synchronicities. Pay attention to them because they're important. All right, who we got? Number 4, the Badger. Be fearless and bold. There you go. We don't show fear to the enemy, and you're bold because you found your voice. Now, there's some of you out there that Spirit lately has told you, okay, we know you found your voice, but tone it down, okay? Because you might snap. You really found your voice, and it might come across as you need anger management, okay? So control it. Sometimes not saying anything is the best idea. Whoever that resonates with, then that's what they're telling you. Be bold when you need to be, and be quiet when you need to be. All right? I understand what quiet is. I just don't have the ability to do it. I'm sorry. All right. Wombat spirit, be at home. So 68. Um, enjoy the home life. Be around your family. Take care of your own intimate under your roof. Okay. Thanks, Wings. Okay. Okay. He said, take this as a preparation. You are going to be at home. Okay. What is. It's a warning. Okay. He says, I can't give you time. This is a EBS thing. Be at home. Make sure that you're okay at being at home. You got a good home to stay in. All right, 50. Rhino spirit. Overcome any obstacles. That's right. You've got this because God's got you. All right. Anything that gets in your way, you are resilient. There are solutions to the problems. Okay. You're fearless. So don't worry about what's coming down the pike. We don't worry about it. We don't give it that kind of worry energy. There's one thing that the devil feeds on and all his minions, and that is fear. Okay, we do not, that's a low frequency, and we do not accept it. Anger is a little higher than fear, but we still don't want to do that either. Okay, we're at peace, and we're loving, and we're fearless. Okay, those are the high frequencies we're aiming for. All right, let's aim for math. All right. Oh, don't run away. All right, 41 is the octopus. 69 is the yin and yang. 59 is this nuclear atom. I don't know. Not a scientist. Number 80 are the little talking bubbles. All right, 41, I believe, is all about the multitasking. You got a lot of things going on right now. Be flexible, be creative, and make sure that you're balanced if you're multitasking. And if you're a parent, I guarantee you, I know you are. Okay, live in the real world. Maybe you're juggling a lot of 3D things right now. Just stay balanced. And the yin and yang actually explains that. All right. And of course, it's always a representation of dark and light, but balance, feminine and masculine harmony. We're all working together through everything that we're multitasking. 59 is the nuclear science symbol. It's scientifical. I'm trying to read two words at one time. Scientific. I'll just make up new words. That'd be found in the Redneckness Dictionary. I'm just saying. Scientifical. Logical. It's material, not spiritual. Okay, so this is the 3D world. Lots of 3D things to pay attention to right now. 80 is the talking bubbles, and I believe this is gossip. Speech bubbles, gossip, rumors, fame, talk of the town. There's going to be a lot of chatter, sudden events, news, media, all that stuff. And remember, discernment. Allegedly. Dig deep, pray, meditate on it. And don't believe everything you hear, even when it comes out of my mouth. I'm just passing on information. Okay? Could be a rumor. Basically, it could be bullshit. All right? So, and if it turns out to be, then so be it. At least we didn't fall for any traps because we thought it through first. All right? And if you get tired of hearing me say that, just tell me to fuck off. I don't care. It doesn't bother me any. All right, here we go. Oh, love is backwards. 24. 81 is the SOS. Help me. For number 1 is the crow. And number 7, bananas. We got bananas today. Isn't it bananas? All right. Love is backwards. Opposite of love. Yeah. We're not hating. We're okay. No hate. unable to give love correctly. So if you're going to run across people in the world that are they're just going to be hateful. Okay. There's no love in their heart. There's no empathy. And coming from a group of people like we are, where we're all empaths on maybe just different levels, nobody likes a hater. Okay. It's nasty. It's ugly. It's dark. You just blow them a kiss and say, bless your heart, and stay away from them. 81 SOS. They need help. Maybe you can help them. Maybe you can't. An urgent appeal for help. And maybe it is a cry for help. But remember, it's not your job to fix everybody. I know you want to. But that's something that you have to take up with your creator, whether you should or not. Number 1. The old crow, spiritual animal, guardian, messenger of the spirit realm. I was going to say the old crow. That's my mom. Now, well, she's in the spirit realm, so there you go. Nope, it's just messages, hearing news. You got big news. You got distractions. You got sudden events. Things are going to be coming out left and right. We probably won't be able to keep up with them. All right, so use your discernment, because the spiritual world will be talking to you to let you know if this is true or not. Or at least you can bring it to the show and we'll ask if it's true. 7. We're bananas. We're just crazy. Crazy bananas. Maybe we'll do a fun thumbnail today. And since we got bananas all over the place, be crazy. Have fun. Be silly. It is fun. All right. All right. So a review of your numbers again. On the animals was 4, 68, and 50. On the tokens, it's 41, 69, 59, and 80. And the buttons are 24, 81, number 1, and number 7. Okay? I'll let y'all do some math. And that'll be it for today. All right? We have made it halfway through the week. We're going to be all right. All right? All right, guys. I will see you later today on the show. If you need the link, it's in my community page. King of Cups 56 on YouTube. All right, guys. Remember, God loves you. So do I.